Hey, everybody. How are you guys today? It's good to see every one of you. I look forward to seeing you guys every day, even though in my mind you're all virtual. But I try to think of you all sitting in the same room with me and me being brave and actually talking to you instead of at you. But it's a start, I guess. Hi everyone. My name is John Clayton. I'm a recovering drug addict and alcoholic, and I've been clean and sober since February 21st, 2021. And yeah, so if you're new, welcome. You're in the right place. And if you've been here before, then welcome back. I'm glad you keep coming back. Um, yeah, well, um, December 9th already. Holy cow. This month is sure flying by. Listening. That's something I didn't do too much of. Um, Listening. This ability to listen is a gift and grows as we grow spiritually. Life takes on a new meaning when we open ourselves to this gift. Basic text, page 102. Have you ever watched two small children carry on a conversation? One will be talking about purple dragons while the other carries on about the discomfort caused by having sand in one shoe. We sometimes encounter the same communication problems as we learn to listen to others. We may struggle through meetings trying to desperately to hear the person sharing while our minds are busy planning what we will say when it's our turn to speak. In conversation, we may suddenly realize that our answers have nothing to do with the questions we're being asked. They are instead speeches prepared while in the grip of self obsession. Learning how to listen, really listen, is a difficult task, but one that's not beyond our reach. We might begin by acknowledging in our replies what our conversational partner is saying. We might ask if there is anything we can do to help when someone expresses a problem with a little practice. We can find greater freedom from self obsession and closer contact with the people in our lives. Just for today, I will quiet my own thoughts and listen to what someone else is saying. Wow, all these readings are so fantastic. You know, that's it's funny because that's one thing that I would be doing is as I'm trying to focus on what another member is sharing, as I'm trying to as I'm thinking about what I'm going to say, if it becomes my turn to share, or if I get picked, or whatever. And a lot of times, my name might not even get pulled, but by the time if it was my turn to share, I would really not have. I really wouldn't get a grasp of what the other member had shared, and I would have forgotten what I was trying to share, or at least as soon as I start, I'd end up saying something totally different than what I was planning and thinking about in my mind. And I've done it like so many times, and then I think it just eventually got to a point where I don't know. I don't know if it's just being uncomfortable sharing, or if it's just not really trying to share as much anymore, because every time I want to get to a point, I can never remember what it was that I wanted to say in the first place. And that's so frustrating sometimes. And it still happens today, even though, I'm almost 4 years clean. And it's hard because, I want to, you know, even though I'm just sharing a story about myself or something, and the fact that, I trip over my own words and stuff, and and the uncomfortability, and so I just basically sound like I just don't know what I'm talking about all the time. And which is fine because most of the time I don't know what I'm talking about. But when I'm talking about myself, I should I should be able to come across clear, concise, and stable, and it doesn't work out that way. It's just because I forget things sometimes. Um, Thank you, everybody, for joining me again today. If you want to hit like and subscribe, that'd be great. You know, I want to make this community large, um, a great gathering place. Um, yeah, sorry, my mind is going blank now. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow, and yeah, take care, everybody. Yeah, it's weird. I just feel totally. My mind's kind of just went completely blank right now. Okay, I'm just mumbling right now. So goodbye, everybody.